Can everyone hear me? Okay, great. Hey guys. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Nick Graham. I've known Sophia from the bad old days of the late 90s through my sister, the charming Judgy Graham. And then I lived with Jake and Sophia and Aaron Fury in Hell's Kitchen for 2 very adventurous years. Like most New Yorkers, I've lived in several apartments in my time in New York, but I can say unequivocally that the 2 years in Hell's Kitchen were 2 of the most fun years of my life. And it wasn't only because we had a pretty amazing apartment. Seriously, that apartment was unbelievable. Like, it was just amazing. And it wasn't because I was living with people I loved and who were so close to my family and who still are. Now, the reason I love those 2 years is that living with people gives you a view into who they are in the spaces in between, and glimpse into the kind of quieter, everyday moments around which our louder lives swirl. And it's during those 2 years that I really got to know Jake and Sophia, and saw the richness and the weirdness that imbued their relationship in everyday life. It's catching those glimpses that I remember the most about those 2 years in Hell's Kitchen. So I thought I'd share a few of my favorite memories from when we ruled over the west side of Midtown. I remember Sophia sashaying around the apartment in her red kimono, a glass of Skinny Girl vodka in one hand and a mischievous gleam in her eye, which usually meant she was about to say something wildly inappropriate. And by usually, I mean always. I remember Jake trying to juice literally everything in our apartment, and excitedly offering me a taste of some concoction that frankly looked like it should be exiting the body rather than entering. I remember the marathon nights of reality TV, the first hour of which I would spend scolding Sophia for watching such nonsense, and then the second 2 hours glued to the couch, confidently talking trash about some C-list celebrity I'd never heard of previously to that evening. And then I remember laughing at the always vaguely surprised expression on Jake's face when Sophia would sing out, "Time for bed," at 8:45 p.m. But really, what I remember most of all was the crackling sense of energy and life that filled the apartment. I count myself incredibly lucky that for 2 years, on a daily basis, my life was enriched by the warmth and kindness and sense of adventure that radiate outwards from Jake and Sophia. And I know everyone here counts themselves lucky that we have both of you in our lives, and we're here to celebrate with you on this most special of days. So I ask that you raise a glass to the bride and groom. I wish you the happiest of marriages, filled with love, laughter, and reasonable bedtime. Cheers.
Thank you very much, Nick. And now we'd like to welcome